Very Dark Man versus Femi Falana and family. Showore versus Peter Obi. Aisha Yesufu versus Sheun Kuti. What do these three battles have in common? I'll tell you what I know they have in common. They have a common winner and a common loser. Who is the common winner in all of these three different battles that are symbolic of the battle between the oppressed and the oppressor in Nigeria? Who is the common winner? The oppressor, led by Bola Tinubu. Tinubu wins. And who loses? Neither of the parties actually lose. Aisha cannot lose against Sheun Kuti, neither can Sheun Kuti lose against Aisha. Very Dark Man cannot lose against the Falanas, neither can the Falanas lose against Very Dark Man. Showore cannot lose against Peter Obi, neither can Peter Obi lose against Showore. But they have a common loser, and that is the people of Nigeria. Think about it, and this is strategic. Every time we have any of this category of persons fight themselves, they are actually doing Tinubu a very big favor. So today, Very Dark Man appeared in court to begin officially the legal battle against Femi Falana over defamation allegations on the Bobrisky issue. Now, many Nigerians are rejoicing about this, depending on which side you're on. Team Very Dark Man are saying, hey, he's going to win, he's going to win. And Team Falana are saying, yes, now Very Dark Man is going to pay. Look, the truth is, both parties, Very Dark Man, the Falanas, have done tremendous work in terms of human rights violations in Nigeria. Take it or leave it. But now that they are fighting each other, guess who wins? It is Tinubu. And I say this, I'll say it again. You cannot win a 21st century battle with 16th or 17th century solutions. They are using us to finish ourselves. They are dividing us against ourselves. What is so difficult in getting a Very Dark Man to call a Femi Falana and say, Femi Falana, you are a father to us. What you're saying is not what I mean. What I actually meant is for there to be exposure in the corruption that goes on in the country. So if you feel that I defamed you, I apologize, which he actually did in the initial, at the beginning. And then what stops Femi Falana from saying, okay, even if this Very Dark Man does not apologize, as I have requested an apology, let me look at the spirit of his action. Perhaps, in your opinion, he might be doing it for clout, but then look at it from the perspective of public good. In that case, what does it cost the Falanas to say, okay, let's just even let this Very Dark Man go and withdraw the case? It doesn't cost both parties anything. But digging in on both sides, the only person who wins here is Tinubu. And the only people who lose are the people of Nigeria, because both sides are actually renowned for fighting for the interest of Nigerians. So rather than getting the people to unite and save them from the oppression of the oppressor, we're fighting ourselves. People are hungry. Rather than coming together to say, okay, how can we institutionalize food and welfare support like it happens in America, like it happens in Europe and elsewhere in the world? We are fighting ourselves. This is not helping the Nigerian people. I want to use this medium again to appeal to both sides, Very Dark Man and Femi Falana. Sheath your swords. This is no time to engage in an unnecessary battle. The only battle we should be engaged in now is uniting the people, organizing them against the oppressors. If you continue to battle yourselves, you're doing Tinubu a very big favor. Same I would say to Sheun Kuti and Aisha Yesufu. Same I would say to Showore and Peter Obi. In fact, I watched the Showore interview, or is it podcast now, on The Honest Bunch, and certain things came to my mind, which I would like to say to Showore. Look, there are no perfect human beings anywhere. You said that you cannot possibly bring yourself to support a Peter Obi. Yeah, because you think that he represents the class of people who have been in government that did not do well. I know for a fact that you know that Peter Obi did not loot public funds. I know you know that. Even though you said that Obiano claimed Peter Obi did not leave money behind or that the money was owed to contractors, I've not seen that video, and I've tried to look for it to verify that claim. I've not been able to verify it. But let's assume that you were even right. What Nigeria needs now is a government that will reduce cost, a government that will not increase the foreign debt or even local debt, a government that will not borrow. These three critical areas are areas where Peter Obi excels. Reduce cost of governance, reduce external debt, and refuse to borrow. Three key areas that Peter Obi excels. Not stealing money. There's the video where this former governor of Taraba, Ishaku, was mocking Peter Obi. Yes, in front of Obiano. In fact, Obiano went to visit him. And then Governor Ishaku was asking Obiano, where did you get money to start this your airport project? And Obiano laughed and said, that it is his predecessor that he left money behind. Even Obiano confirmed on video to former governor of Taraba State, Obiano, that Peter Obi left money behind. So a leader like Peter Obi that will leave money behind, a leader like Peter Obi that will not steal public funds, a leader like Peter Obi that will not borrow unnecessarily, a leader like Peter Obi that will reduce cost of governance certainly has some qualities that even you, Showore, can queue behind. But the truth now is, all of those qualities, you're throwing them aside, and then you're saying just because he's been in government before, you cannot support him. There is danger in this, your position. And why is it dangerous? I'll tell you. There are no perfect persons in the world, not to talk of Nigeria. No perfect persons. I don't agree 100% with Very Dark Man, but I agree with his activism. I don't agree with the fact that he wears earrings on his nose. I don't agree with the fact that he wears earrings on his ears. I don't agree with the fact that he, as a man, plaits his hair. I don't agree with that, because to me, there's no such much difference between his appearance and the appearance of Bobrisky. But I do agree with the fact that he fights for the oppressed. And for me, I look to that. I don't agree with what you do, Showore, 100%. I do not believe that you can use 18th or 19th century solutions for 21st century problems like you are applying. And what do I mean by that? I don't agree with the fact that you think that violent revolution will solve the problem of Nigeria. Violent revolutions, French Revolution, the Russian Revolution, the British revolutions, the American revolutions, may have worked in the 16th century, in the 17th century, in the 18th century, even in the 19th century. But will they work in the 21st century? The answer is no. So, but you are pushing that position. I don't agree with it. But do I agree with your reasoning? Yes, I do. Do I agree with your position on corruption? Yes, I do. Will I be open to working with you? Yes, I am. So there are no 100% perfect human beings. What we need to do is come up with a framework around which we all can work. A framework that will take Nigeria out of consumption and put it on a path to production. Because that is our problem. We are not producing anything. We are just consuming. Right? Our economy, the Nigerian economy today, is an economy of trading. It's a trading economy. And a trading economy is a consumption economy. And so long as you have a consumption economy, you cannot create jobs. Only a few persons who have the benefit of finance to buy and sell will make money. The vast majority of the people will continue to suffer. So, what's the takeaway from today's events and even the preceding week's events between Very Dark Man and the Falana, between Showore and Peter Obi, as it concerns the appearance on the Honest Bunch podcast, on Aisha Yusufu and Sheun Kuti? All of us need to come together to form a united front. And Abundance Party of Nigeria provides that platform. The solutions that we push forward, they provide such a platform for us to come together and unite. That is what we need. That is what will guarantee Tinubu's loss, total loss across every sector, and that is what will guarantee the victory for the people. That is what will guarantee victory for you. All of this that we're doing, we're just fighting amongst each other, and it only helps Tinubu.